Alright, hello everybody, welcome back to Amnesia the Bunker. It seems brighter to me for some reason. What is this? Okay, that's my inventory. Okay, so I kept the petrol bomb, got the lighter, flashlight. I'll keep that on me. Alright, so no, you know what? I am going to put that in there since we have quite a bit of generator fuel. I do believe I managed to fill her up again, right? Yeah. Alright, so we're heading back to the prison, which I should see where that is beforehand. Okay, so out the door, past mission storage, and to the right. Because now that we have the wrench, which I should equip on a hotkey. I don't have anything on the left right now, because that's where the fuel usually goes. This way. And to the right. So it turns out there's even a very easy difficulty to this. Which I did not know. I still probably would have put it on easy. Not knowing what all changes in it, I probably still would have put it on easy instead of very easy, but I was tempted to start a second save for just to see how different it is. Oh, right. I forgot. Left trigger and right. Nope, not what I wanted. What is stand up? There it is. Let's just put that away, shall we? Hey. Oh, got another bag. Photo. Okay. It just shows the map for some reason. Fuel. I'm assuming by the save lantern that we're safe in here. Okay, a bandage, a bottle. Let's unlock the door. That looks different, yeah. Update on prisoner, whatever. With the rest of the cells empty, I've begun a program of aggressive interrogation. I hope the screams have not kept you awake. He continues to insist that he is a common soldier, that his rank was accidentally torn from his uniform, and that he knows nothing of the Second Army's plans. I do not believe him. I have ordered rations for the next 3 days. When next he's fed, I assume his gratitude will loosen his tongue. Final note, this work would be much easier if the officer wine rations were loosened. Do you gotta get drunk to torture someone? I mean, fuck it. Dude, you're fine. I left yours closed, I think. Yeah, I was gonna say, I have a feeling that you basically have to let it kill him. Probably. Yeah, what are you gonna do to me? Yeah, what you got, boy? That's a locked metal door, bitch. Man, I really hope you can't come through. Oh, you can. Huh. I wonder if there's a way to lock that. Or like, maybe I could have, like, locked it off? I don't know. I don't know how this thing works, really. And I mean, maybe I could have saved the guy. No, I could not have saved the guy. He has a hole in the back of his thing there. I mean... What's that? Oh, there's meat on the other side. See, brilliant. Yeah, there's a hole in, like, every cell. Okay, I only got one inventory slot left. Oh my god, look at all this fuel. Oh, also that wasn't a bag, it was another med kit. You know what? Fuck it. Drop that. If a single bullet makes the thing run away, I'm fine with that. Oh, also, I did learn... no, what brings out the, Oh, right. Yeah. I did learn what the sticks were for. If you combine a stick with cloth, you can then use the lighter to make a torch. Which makes sense. And after I read that, I did feel a little dumb. That I had apparently forgotten basic torch making skills. Okay, that's just another med bag. These are bullets and more fuel. Okay, so I can scare it away 4 more times. I'm not going to take that med pack. I don't have anything else I wish to drop for the fuel. Although, actually... And I will take 1 more fuel. Okay, now hang on, let me check. Okay, we found the prison map. We found the update on prisoner. And the photo. And yeah, we found a note here, I think, so. Alright. So that should be the prison cleared. I did not think that thing would squeeze through there, although I guess it squeezes through the fucking holes there. I kind of want to like make a save and then experiment with the critter to see what all can actually stop it. Because like I would be very interested in knowing if like putting a grate or just putting something in front of the holes actually stops it from coming through them. I mean, it wouldn't really make sense that it would. But at the same time, I mean, maybe. Okay, I'm gonna throw the lighter in there since I haven't been using it. I'll keep the wrench and the bolt cutters on me. And I'll put one fuel in there. And then just top off the generator. And then along with that, I will also drop the other fuel down here. I dropped 3, why do I only see 2? Oh, there's the other one. It got flung way over there. There we go. That makes sense rather than taking up space in there. Now the generator is still off. We'll close this for a second while I look at, because there was something. Top tier Raynard. Okay, because there was something. Okay, let's turn. Alright, I think we're good. Because I can't remember exactly what room it was in, but somewhere back in the infirmary was somewhere that I needed bolt, was a cupboard that I needed the bolt cutters for. Okay, so let's check here first. Pantry, that's where he was. I don't think it'll be here then. Yeah, I didn't think so. Also, maybe like the fact that that thing like busts through the wood there indicates that you can't block it with the wood. Like maybe that's what that was meant to show you. Ah, there it is. But also that was wood. Okay, let me guess, just some more medical supplies. Yeah, it's kind of what I figured. Alright. Okay, that was the only thing here that needed it. But now, if I'm right, there was also some stuff in the officers' quarters. There was like a door that was chained up or something. Wow, it's real dark over there. Oh, right, I think I caused an explosion. And it blew out the lights or something. Okay, so is it really just this door? Left? Alright. I don't seem to have a better way to do it, so I may just have to throw a grenade at it and hide. That's a gas grenade. Actually, you know what? Let's try this, right? And there's a cupboard I can hide in there. Yeah. So, that is the right one. And then right? Because the noise should draw it over there, and then the gas should send it away. Or it's just not going to come out because the lights are on or something. I don't think it came out. Although I can still hear it. Okay. So either it just didn't come out or my plan worked. Because I did see the lights flicker. I want you to personally oversee nighttime security in the tunnels. The last 2 nights I've heard someone moving through the corridors when there was no patrol scheduled. I will not have another bout of sabotage. If emergency lockdown becomes necessary, find Delisle. Keeps the necessary lockdown wheels tucked away in mission storage. My friend, received your message about the order to dig the bunker deeper. I appreciate your enthusiasm, your patriotism. I only wish I could share it. I fear command will only prove themselves fools and your men will pay the cost. They want a grand subterranean hub of courage, steel, and intelligence. We both know what they will get. A rancid, stinking pit, a void, a hole, full of men scared and confused. Then they will proclaim it a success and issue a new order, dig again. Deeper this time, for France, for victory. Your orders, that dig, they are the very war itself in miniature, the arrogant and idiotic leading the scared and foolish ever downward toward darkness. I'm sorry, my friend, my mood is pitch black, and everywhere I look, I see this world barreling forward into chaos. Please keep this message between us. I don't need a court-martial heaped upon my woes. In regards to the fate of the saboteur Toussaint de Beaufoy, LaRue has added further details to his confession. He now claims that upon entering the Roman tunnels at night, Toussaint confided in LaRue that he had other work to do. When LaRue pressed him for detail, Toussaint whispered something and pointed to his own eyes. Soon after, Toussaint split from the other saboteurs and disappeared into the darkness. When the others failed to locate him, they assumed he had returned to his bunk and proceeded with their plan. I believe it's safe to assume that Toussaint either perished in the blast or has since starved to death in the rubble. Or he is the monster. Further to your investigation of the tunnel sabotage, your assumptions are safe. Start with those who spread the rumors about the magic and devilry in the tunnels. Clearly, they've had sabotage in their minds for weeks. Use any means to elicit confessions. We cannot allow this treason to go unpunished. Alright, well, that seems to be it. I thought that there was a door itself that I needed to unlock with the bolt cutters, but apparently not. So we shall head back here for a moment. And pop the generator off again. figure out our next plan. Okay, so we have the arsenal and the soldiers' quarters. I don't know. I think under the notes it tells us why we need to go there. Flee and seal. Get to the communications room in the soldier quarters. Oh, right, because we need to go to the soldier quarters to get the code to unlock the arsenal. Right. Okay. And since I have another fuel thing, we can top it off again. And okay, how long have we been going? I'll try and keep track this time so there isn't a sudden stop. Okay, so the soldiers' quarters are they're right past the mission storage, right? Yeah, mission storage and then left instead of straight will take us to the soldier quarters. Alright. You know, it's kind of handy that they didn't break into the tunnel first, into like the Roman tunnels and free this thing first, and instead actually got like the generator that keeps it at bay and everything set up first. It's very handy. Alright. It seems to be about the same size as every other area. I'm so glad that I found the maps for it now, instead of trying to follow like a fucking walkthrough without spoiling anything for myself. And of course, once again, that's blocked. Yeah, I didn't think that would be heavy enough. Okay, well, let's get the light on first. Bunch of crud all over the place. I mean, I could blow it, but... Okay. Okay. Wow, they got a lot of, whoops, switches for some reason. Okay, security is that way. And I'm assuming that this wire does something. Yeah, I probably need to turn that on. See, it keeps giving me something there, but I'm guessing it's just updating the map that, you know, isn't in front of me. Okay, there's some rats up there. I can get into here. Some more fuel. Photo of what? Why they limited the wine rations, maybe? And look at that, we actually have full bullets. Grab the fuel. And of course that's also locked, and looks like that's where the key is. I mean, there's so many doors here that just don't have access to without blowing them up, and I'd much rather not blow them up. I mean, let's just GTFO. I did not mean to set that off. While we're down here, though, I will. Since I made the run all the way back, I may as well drop that off there. Do I have another gas grenade to deal with those rats? I do. I also have meat. You know what? Let's take these out and dump them back in the basement as well. I will take a meat. Oops. I'll just dump one at a time so that it doesn't fucking fling all over the place. Okay, I imagine we're good to go now. I also imagine that we must have to deal with this thing at some, like, at the end, right? Yeah, it didn't work. Not that I think that would work anyway, but I mean, putting like the gas canisters in front of them might, just because there's a chance that like when it comes out, it would like pop the gas canisters. And I only have it in here. Attention, the power in this part of the facility's daisy chain. Shut off the power in one section in the chain, the subsequent areas will go off as well. Switches should only be turned off under extraordinary circumstances, like when I say so. Pranks and mischief will be reported directly to Reynard. Alright. So, yeah, makes sense. Oh, hello. Rats. I have something for you. You aren't really the rats I expected to see, but... although those may be the same rat. Good lord, so fucking loud he is. Dearest, thank you for the package. I am saving the chocolate for a special occasion, and am keeping the photo close to my heart. It's been weeks now since I've been called for any combat action, but a new kind of fear is spreading inside the bunker. Last night I woke with a chill. A strange sound was emanating from deeper in the bunker, a kind of moan, a cry, perhaps a howl. I went to investigate and found myself standing at the entryway to the Roman tunnels. The sound came from inside. I dared not shine a light inside for fear of what I might see. And then a scrambling thudding came racing towards me from the darkness. A shape loomed up from out of the shadows. I reached for my sidearm ready to fire. It was Toussaint. He'd been awakened as well, but unlike me, he dared to enter the tunnels. He says he saw something there. As we stood at the maw listening, the howling, grew distant, receded to where I dare not guess. Perhaps our minds are gone, or perhaps there is something down there. Toussaint will not tell me what he saw. Please write to me again soon. Love you, Johans. Alright, so I think we're in Barracks A. So this is Nikolai's unsent letter. We got a dog tag. little basket. Oh, right there. Finally got some answers from the engineering team. Command believes there are old Roman tunnels adjacent to our position. They're opening them this evening. Command hopes to use them to launch a surprise attack. If any attack at this point could be termed surprise, this is a war. We are always expecting an attack. Curious to see these tunnels, though. A little dash of antiquity would liven the place up. It'd certainly help keep my mind off the daily grind of the war. The officers presented me today with a rather unexpected and strange gift. Aging texts from inside the Roman tunnels. Seems they got word of my interests. I took them, of course, but the truth is these texts are far too fragile, too valuable to survive life in this horrid place. They require more delicate hands, more learned minds than mine. Still, curiosity reigns. This morning, Ackerman died of his wounds. I'd only known him a time, but considered him one of my better friends here. I hope heaven welcomes him. To distract myself, I have been going over the texts and have had quite the shock. These texts are not Roman in origin. The language is Latin, or Latinate at least, but what they're writing about is no relation to what I know of Roman culture from any era. The texts seem to be of a religious or at least superstitious nature. A phrase is repeated, to cross into the darkness beyond, and then something about sight. Haven't slept, need to get this down. The texts are of a religious nature. Whoever these ancient people were, they believed that they had found a means to immortality, and to achieve this goal, they needed access to what they thought was some other world, one dominated by darkness and ruled by, I don't know. They used words I can't translate, ruled by something. They claimed that dark other world was full of spirits, monsters, and that the air there was endlessly alive with cries of torment and the sickly rattle of souls near death. That is what they were using the tunnels for. For them, it was a doorway into some pagan hell. The texts are full of wild stories of blood orgies, of sadistic spirits, of the awful things these men and women would do to each other in worship of darkness. They speak at length of some substance that is meant to grant the worthy some kind of immortality in darkness. I'm on patrol tonight, need to sleep before then, but then I'm back at this. Okay. And then there's supposedly one more note, which is right there. Man, I positioned that gas grenade perfectly. Neuer has been telling us of the tunnel text, describing what these tunnels were used for, but I didn't need him to tell me. I've seen it. I was in there in the dark. I dream of it every night now. Dreams are so real that when I wake, the day itself feels like the dream. I'm at a ritual. Oh my god. It begins with the drinking of a liquid, sweet and thick, like mucus or honey, repulsive and yet intoxicating. As I drink, it warms my body, fills me with lust for all things carnal, sex, blood, flesh. Around me are others, their faces hidden, their bodies rippling. I know we all serve the same master to the same end, a place in her unending kingdom. Immortality. The things I do in these dreams, a terrible whirl of horrors, bloody and twirled, that make the charnel pit of the war seem like mere play. I wake horrified, but in the dreams I am elated. The worst part, at the end of every day, I want to be asleep. I want to go back to that place. I want to feel that way. I want the violence and the ecstasy and the pitch black darkness. Alright. Well, I guess I better go around the other way. Okay, and then this would be Barracks B. Can we get into them from this side? Yes. Oh, these ones are lit up. That's nice. Nope. There it is. Well, it didn't stay standing, but whatever. Oh, that was a med pack, not a... I keep mistaking med packs for bags. After what happened with Neuer, after how Reynard and Fournier treated him with and LaRue, there's only one way forward for us. I've gathered men I can trust, proposed to them that what we will do. To a man, all of them were willing. It was such a relief. T seemed eager to go. The poor man, I hear him at night muttering in rhymes, trying to comfort himself. For his sake, for all our sakes, this nightmare must stop. Late now on the 14th of June, the nightmares have stopped. We no longer hear those sounds. But now I am plagued by worse nightmares. My fellow saboteurs were all caught. Delpy and Raynor tortured them even now. And yet none of them have turned me in. I alone have escaped punishment. The honor among these men, my brothers, I'm not worthy of it. It haunts me. The guilt of it. I know they will be court-martialed, maybe even put to death, and here I am. My consolations, the war will punish me, as it punishes us all. And I will remain vigilant, lest whatever darkness lurks in those tunnels returns. Alright, so that must mean that they were, that must have been after they blew up the tunnels, I guess. Another grenade. Kind of weird that some of the beds are like completely covered. Fournier claims one of us killed Reynard, but I saw Reynard's corpse. His eyes were gone, gouged from his skull. His tongue was shredded. We all hated Reynard, but none of us could have done this. War is a brutality, but it is anonymous, mechanized. We fire at distant soldiers. Whoever did this, it was intimate, it was sadistic. I fear for all of us. Oh, there's some fuel. There's a trap. Interesting place for one. Okay, there's a dog tag. Clement. Hey, we can finally get into another one of those. My conscience compels me now, as it failed to compel me then.
My conscience compels me now, as it failed to compel me then. I must do something, even if it costs me my own life. I must do something lest I never sleep again. I must do something or risk greeting hell itself as a relief. I must do something. I go.
Alright, and then there's supposedly one more thing in here. It's supposed to be a photo. It says on the northeastern bed, but I don't really know which way is north. So maybe it's... another fuel though. Well, let's see. That's north. Should make this... wait, no, it was... oh, I see. I couldn't see it. It was on the other side. That makes sense, because you would hang that up so that you could see it while you slept, right? That's fine. I brought meat. What did that do? Oh, that's just the chain of electrical panels. And the ball. Hey, we got another one. I don't have a way to light it on fire. I didn't bring the lighter with me, so. Okay, that one's already on. Yeah, sure, I'll take that. What do I have for inventory? Well, I got a bunch of fuel. This should... really, so many doors that I can't get into right now without a fucking brick or something. Or without a lot of noise. so much fuel. Alright, well. Okay. The gas grenade is at least quiet. Okay. Well, I can hide in that cupboard, so. Okay. Yeah, there it is. I was like, there's no way they're gonna let me get away with that. Now, hopefully that's what I'm doing right now is what these cupboards are for. Okay, that sounds like he busted a door, but that's probably the one leading out to the hallway. But he would never think to check the cupboard, right? Apparently not. Alright. Wow, really blasted open some stuff, didn't I? Oh, more bullets. Grab another fuel until I can find a grenade, because I would like to have another grenade on me. Because they are handy. Go get that open so I can get around the rat. That is already open. Man, it is fucking dark in here. Night, sleepless. Something keeps scratching at the walls. I've heard rats before, of course, but this is different. It's not the subtle or rhythmic scratch of a rodent. It's louder, steadier. Francois is gone 4 times now to find the source, and each time returned with no answers, perturbed. The men like me, who were here during the Roman tunnel incident, we share skittish looks. We dare not say anything for fear of reprimand, but we don't need to say it. We're all thinking the same thing. Later, something just howled. Not something outside the barracks, something in here with us. Like before, it's like before. But the tunnels are still sealed. They're still sealed, but it wasn't enough. All my brothers court-martialed and gone, and it still wasn't enough. Yeah, they were the lucky ones. A demon from the tunnels is among us. It's killed Reynard. It will kill all of us, unless. For Leroux, for Toussaint, for Neuer, for Nikolai, Ozan, and Renoir, I will kill it myself. This is why I was not caught. This is my purpose. My revolver is loaded. My will is strong. As somebody who has shot this thing a couple times, yeah, that's not enough. Okay, so that's apparently the only note in here, but I see there is a bunch of stuff here. not entirely sure where this leads to, but... Nope. Photo, I guess, or another... Okay, I don't know what that's a map of. Another bullet. Thing really come out. Or is it trying to and can't, because I like plugged up its hole? I mean, it sounds like it's right there. It's definitely acting like it's right there. Will the bucket actually stop it? I really don't know. Okay, I guess we're good now. Okay, so... This must be the kitchen. Oh, hello. Oh, really? And he comes out that... Uh-huh. Okay, well, apparently using the gas on him doesn't make him run away. Ow, frick. Unfortunately, that gas does mean I can't get through. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, so unless you're bleeding or near a corpse, the rats don't really seem to do a whole lot to you. Which is nice. There we go. Gas is cleared up. Go through here. This is the pantry. This is the kitchen. This is the break room. The officers have abandoned us. They ran from the beast and blew the exit, closed behind them, even Gilbert. They called us cowards and traitors and worse, hypocrites. Now they've doomed us. Whatever hell we suffer now, it is on them. God will punish them for what they've done. I mean, can always hope, but, you know, there's no guarantee on that. Okay, and then... Come on. Fucking debris. Oh. Okay, need to get around there a different way. Okay, so I can't, which means I need to go back through the barracks. There, that's where I am. Straight through. Here. That's the barracks. This is the dark room. We've already got the key from there. Right. Man, they really don't like to give you those bricks, do they? That let you break stuff quietly. And I don't have any more grenades with me either, which is real unfortunate. And I don't really remember seeing any either. So we may actually have to make a fucking run all the way back just for like grenades. Oh, but we also did get a couple more codes. So let's do that while we're here. Clement is 4870. Picture. Just your standard battlefield photo. A couple more bullets, which is nice. Whatever that is.
8th of July, mid-afternoon. Joubert needs a scout for tonight. Routine patrol. Out to the communication wires and back. It'll be cloudy. Good cover. Easiest patrol possible. Sergeant wants me or Augustin to go. He still suspects one of us might have been with the mutineers. But I won't be going. How can I be so sure? Well, Augustin has agreed to a friendly game of chance to determine which of us it will be. And using an old sleight of hand trick, there's no way I'll lose. No, Augustin doesn't have a chance because I'll ensure he doesn't. Me? A scoundrel? Perhaps. But when he returns and I remind him of the time he pissed in my flask, or the mysterious lice that appeared in my bunk, or the incident with that barmaid, well, I laughed in those cases, and he'll laugh in this one.
Okay, and the other tag I got was Laval, which is 7611. Hey, is that the gas mask? Alright. So now I can set off gas and just walk through it, which is nice. And it doesn't take up an inventory slot, which is even nicer of it. Okay. That's weird. Let's go check the generator. Yeah, almost empty, not a surprise. But that's fine. I brought... Oh, the gas mask does take up a slot. That's a real shame. Last one, but that should also take us up to full. Oh, and actually I still had even more. Awesome. The gas mask I think I will actually keep on me, because I do like to use my gas grenades. Now, the only thing is with the gas grenades is I don't know if they actually affect the beast, because he didn't really seem to care too much about them. Take that. Okay, you know what I'm gonna do? While we're up here, oh, there's fucking fuel like right outside the door. I feel like, yeah, they may not be the best of explosives, but I feel like if I just piled up all my fuel canisters right there and blew them up, it should work. Okay, I'm gonna turn on the generator real quick. And then I'm gonna go and look for a brick. Because I know they're around. I've used them a couple of times. But I can't for the life of me remember where any of them were. And while it's obviously not ideal, I would much rather take the brick and carry it all that way, slow as hell, than if I can just start winging grenades down there. And I feel like it's kind of silly. How few of these fucking... There's a brick. Oh my god. Fucking turn. Why are you carrying it so far away from yourself? Now the other thing about these things, right, is not only am I slow as fuck carrying it, but I don't know if they have like a limited amount of uses. Yeah, I'm not gonna bother to top that off. But hang on, let me shut it off for a second. Dump that. Because, like, the thing is, right, is, like, I could go down there whipping grenades, but then as soon as I do that, the fucking thing's gonna show up. And while this probably alerts it as well, it's going to alert it a lot less. I feel like it definitely has got to make less noise than a grenade. But I also feel like the fact that because when you're making a bunker like this, I feel like you're not going to have, like, it's not going to be as spread out. Well, that's handy. I mean, that got it down here right quick. Okay. Go. There, more fuel there. Nothing, nothing, nothing. More fuel, another photo. Oh, that's the bunkers. And the the barracks, but we've already cleared that, so. Odd occurrences last night. What the hell is SDT? SDT. Is that like, did they misspell sergeant, or is that like the French version of sergeant? Whatever. Lambert, thought dead after his patrol on the 8th, returned to the barracks in fine health. He carried with him Sergeant Clement, severely wounded from an explosion. Lambert reports the following. That midway through his patrol on the 8th, he fell into a deep crater and was unable to escape. Clement, his close friend, snuck out after him last night, located him in the crater, and carried him out. They were spotted, and in the ensuing attack, Clement was injured by an explosion. He fell on Lambert to carry him back. Very odd that Lambert was neither injured from the fall nor the explosion, and that he ended up saving the man who came to save him. But battlefield luck is an odd thing. In every life, fate's winds blow erratic. Judging by Lambert's description, the crater he fell into seems to have been located very close to the Roman tunnels we unearthed. May have been a result of work down there. Recommend a future patrol investigate and make sure we have not opened up a back door into our own bunker. I mean, that's possible. Oh, I think our brick broke. Yep, it sure did. Which means I'm gonna have to grenade at the end, after all. That's a real shame. Alright, well. I don't really have anywhere good to hide either. Unless there's like a cupboard, like. Well, I mean, if I'm lucky, he'll come that way and trigger that immediately and end up going back, but if he comes out of that hole, but somehow I doubt I'm going to be that lucky. I could also run this way and jump this. Haha. Oh yeah, there goes the light, so it must be showing up. Well, at least I only had to use one of my grenades. Oh, right, I also only brought one. Now, either it didn't show up, or it just isn't anywhere near me. I mean, did it just not show up? Maybe it just didn't show up. Oh, I guess since it triggered the gas there, it might have scared it away. More fuel. And what is this about? My friend, after the tunnel sabotage, they increased security everywhere. I've been commanded to lock the door to communications, but between you and me, I'm going to keep a copy of the key in my bunk in the barracks. You never know when such a thing might come in handy. Sergeant Audie. Okay, well, which one are you? Audie. You're not on this map, though. Yeah, SDT Audie, but I mean, there's an Audol. Maybe it's Nikolai there. put him... Yeah, this one. 1, 2, 3rd. 1. We'll put it here. Oh, yeah, there's the key. Oh, fuck off. I mean, I guess I'll drop a fuel. Okay, now all of the lights, like all of the light things should be on. Yep, cool. Okay, that's a med kit, not storage pouch. I was there when they pulled your friend Neuer from the tunnels. He'd been screaming for hours before he was located. Tied to the stretcher, he was still trying to scream, but all that came out was a horrible rasp. All the engineers have seen things down there, myself included. We should talk, you and I, about what is to be done. Let me know when. Okay, Farber is gone. Insanity, chaos. We were in the mess and it burst from the shadows right behind Boisrond. But Farber was there, ready, practically threw himself in front of the thing, and he shot it, hit it dead on. The thing retreated. We thought for sure it was dead, but then, not 10 minutes later, it came back for him. I heard him screaming, being pulled into the wall, praying for salvation. And now I can hear it moving again, getting closer. Have to move now, or we'll all suffer his fate.
To anyone left, the code is 6, 9, 2, 4.
Signal man. Heard the message on the radio. Okay, apparently there's another note. I have to kind of assume that it's like in here. You know, I'd really like to know where the shotgun is, since I have bullets for it. But I am kind of curious if there's even like, because I don't know, like if unless it makes the thing go away for longer than just shooting it with the pistol does. Because I mean, all right, well that's bullshit. That is absolute bullshit. Unless like I have to like hold the door closed or some shit, but that doesn't really make sense either, so. I have spoken to no one of what's written in those texts, I swear it, but now LaRue comes out of the tunnels claiming to have seen things described in them. My rational mind cannot accept that this might be coincidence, nor can it accept the alternative. I have to tell the others what's written in these texts, tell them, warn them. They punished LaRue for speaking out about what he saw, and now Reynard has sent for me. I'm sure I am to be punished as well. We're stuck between the Germans in front of us, High Command behind us, and some other horrible force that seems to lurk in shadows all around us. Fear we are now truly beyond God's reach. I've been locked in Delpy's cells for the past 2 nights. Reynard's punishment for me speaking about the text. Nightmare after nightmare, they're there. Dreams of darkness, seductive darkness, voices there, welcoming me. I returned to my bunk and was met with the men, all of whom now have tales to tell. Nikolai, Farber, I don't know how to even begin to pronounce that one. On and on. They're all hearing things, dreaming things. Nights are now spent in the grip of a fear that crawls up the spine and digs its claws behind the eyes, piercing mind and soul. But after what happened to LaRue and me, none dare speak of the officers, not even to Joubert. And worse, raids are beginning again. I'm to go tomorrow night. Back from the raid, can't sleep, shells falling. The soles of my boots are worn, thin, my feet bloody and blistered. Lost too many out there. I feel trapped. Last night, the entire barracks was wakened by the sounds from the tunnel. Nightly, they grow louder. When I slept, I dreamt of other worlds, of pain wrapped in ecstasy. This morning, we are all as ghosts. Things cannot continue this way. I will enter the tunnels and see if I can find some way to end this, for all our sakes. Alright, well. We got the arsenal code. I guess I may as well grab this while I'm here. Stupid fucking thing just opens the door. Doesn't even like smash it down or nothing. Just straight up opens the door on me. Like, what do you think? Now, there was a... No? Oh, I thought there was a bandage in there. That's fine. I've got more. I've got a lot more all over the place as well. If I really needed to get them. I'm sure I got some in here as well, probably. Well, I got a piece of cloth. Still need to get Lambert's, eh? Huh, apparently I don't have a bandage in here. Oh well. Oh right, I forgot that I fucking parked the gas canister there. Excuse me? What is this bullshit? When did that get there? Okay, oh, I actually... Yeah, there we go. I did have one, and I'll dump that in there. The thing is, right, is I'm going to be heading into the arsenal now, which is a new area. Oh, which is a very small area. Wow, very small area. Okay. So I will take grenade. We'll go and get rid of our fuel. Dump a couple in there to fill her up. Dump the rest on the floor. There are achievements I'm definitely not getting in this run through. Like there's one for burning a lot of bodies. Actually I should look at the achievements just to see what there is. Collect, yeah. Found the dynamite, working on that. I will reveal them. Found the handle, finished the game. Retrieved every note, opened all the lockers. Yeah, I don't know how to do that one. Found all the maps. Well, we should get some of these. Found all pocket bags. And locked the cell again without... Oh, okay. So I can open... Okay, well... Acquired the shotgun. Rabbit doll. Back into the screaming darkness. Blew up a door with a barrel. Okay, I don't even know what... Without saving. Never dropped or stored an item. Disarmed a trap. You can disarm them? Showed the beast the bunny. Burnt a lot of dead bodies. Every vent to cut every chain. Oh. I don't know what I just hit. Blasted a rat with a shotgun. Blew open a door with a shotgun. Beast path out of a hole. Yeah, I don't know how to do that. Blew up lots of rats with a single grenade. Shot at the visions in the tunnels. Okay, so if I can... Okay, if I can get this here right. Can I? No. I need to... God, it's like trying to get stuff to move the right way in human fall flat. There we go. No? Well, that's a shame. If I can't get it up the stairs, then there's no point in it being there. It'll just be in the road. Because I would like to know how to block this fucker. But I don't seem to have a way to do that. But anyway, we'll end this part here. Next part, we're going down to the arsenal, and we should be able to finish the game. So thanks everybody for watching, and I'll see you next time.